This is everything I eat in a day to cycle across Japan. On the agenda for today, we've got a nice and easy 36-mile trot from Gifu into the small mountain village of Gujo. So I loaded up the old rig and hit the road. To fuel up for my push into the mountains, I went to this 113-year-old Japanese home selling traditional Japanese goodies. And here, I copped this dango fruit zenzai, which is basically an assortment of fruits and a skewer of glutinous rice balls, all resting in a bowl of cold and sweet red bean soup. And to accompany that, I also got a breakfast set with a little salad, an egg, some toast, and a matcha latte. Honestly, it seemed like a pretty bougie meal to me, but in the end, it only ran me about 12 bucks. As I got moving, this felt like the first time I was really getting into the mountainous wilds of Japan. There were long, winding rivers, small mountainous villages, and lots of beautiful bridge crossings. As I made my way into Gujo, this place looked pretty sick. Same traditional vibes of Kyoto, but not crowded at all. So I pulled up to this fancy Japanese curry spot and was served right away. First, I got some craft ginger ale for an absolutely bananas 800 yen, and also a mixed curry platter with 2 curries and some supplemental vegetation. It was quite pricey, but I think it was an excellent pick considering it was the only place open in town. Now, tonight, I'm staying in a traditional Japanese guest house that's built right on the river. It has some nice shared bathing facilities, a traditional futon, and even this little sitting area to take in all the sights and sounds of the flowing river right outside your room. Then for dinner, this was a struggle. The town feels borderline abandoned. I literally tried 4 different spots and all of them were closed until I eventually found one selling the most traditional Japanese cuisine I've had this whole trip. I got a flight of 3 river fish, some pickled vegetables, rice, tofu, and miso soup. Not gonna lie, I read that the real OG way to eat these fish was in their entirety, bones and all, and I was not a fan of that. The bones and organs of the fish are super bitter in a way that doesn't really enhance the eating experience at all, so next time I'll probably just stick with the flesh. Then back at the inn, I crushed a little bit of tea and senbei and called it a night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.